Hey everybody, it's SK again. You may notice something looks a little bit different about myself. I have pretty much everything of my artifact gear with the exception of the hose, which is the quest that we're about to be doing today in today's episode. Oh, but SK, WTF, you didn't show us the process of getting all the other gear. You didn't get to see that. Look, motherfuckers, trust me when I say this, you didn't want to see it. You did not want to endure it. I didn't want to endure it, but I wanted it, so I had to go through it. It was basically a solid 4 to 5 hours of camping Crawler's Nest, doing an episode, then camping Garley's Citadel, then camping freaking Bordeaux. Have you had to go through Bordeaux with the mute effect on and have to... Luckily enough, thank God you guys mentioned that warp ring to me and I actually got over myself and actually got that thing. Because it literally saved my life about 3 separate occasions, because Quadiv are fucking bastards for some reason, and especially in Bordeaux. They have such this weird habit of all standing on top of each other for a solid, 5 minutes straight, and in order to pull a single mob, you have to wait for them to kind of, scooch out of the way far enough that you hopefully only get 1 or 2. 1 if you're super lucky, usually 2, but you'd handle 2. And guess what? If you want to dismiss your people and restart them again, well, too bad, because you have silence, because you have freaking afflictors everywhere. Fuck Bordeaux. Seriously. F everything about that zone. That zone is balls on a stick. But hey, I got my temple gear, with the exception of the pants, which we are getting today, which is why I'm in Bastock. Why did I not go to Metalworks? That's a good question. Why didn't I go to Metalworks? Okay, well, we're walking to Metalworks now, because I have to get this from Ayame in the Metalworks to get my... I didn't realize Ayame was a monk. I thought Ayame was like a samurai or a ninja or some shit. Why does she have monkey-type stuffs? I'm a little bit confuzzled, but whatever, she's giving me pants, so, you know, I'm not gonna question it. But Ayame should be on the 2nd floor. Don't move up, don't move up, don't move up. Don't, ha ha ha! Success! I love it when I make it on time. There we go. But Ayame, apparently in Metalworks, I guess gives me the quest, and then I have to go to Castle Ostroja and pop a notorious monster so I can, you know, get the stuffs that I need, which is groovy and all. It should be a relatively short affair, so this might be one of those rare episodes that might be under, you know, 45 minutes or so, simply because I don't want to... There's... The only thing I can really do at this point, after getting that, would probably be to get my Limit Break 3 quest, and there is no way in shit I'm immediately doing the Limit Break 3 quest after going through all of this. I need some time to, ramp down, I need some time to cool off and relax. Samurai Jack's gonna be on in, an hour and a half, so, I need to clear my schedule for that, you know what I'm saying? Now, where the hell is Ayame? Is she up here? Ayame! Ayame. I have a map, what am I doing? I could also, you know, read the quest guide I have in front of me that tells me exactly where she is, but that's not the fun part. Oh, she's, all up in the corner, huh? Alright, that's fair enough. But I have to say, I really like the way the Monk AF looks. I mean, I've seen it before. It's not like it's a brand new thing for me, but I really kind of like the way it looks. I like the way it looks in my human character. You know, it's very... It's ornate, but it's not... non-functional looking, you know what I mean? It actually kind of looks... It looks ornate, but functional. There we go. That's how an actual person who understands English would say it. Ayame, yo. It's a pleasure to... Oh, you have a Bastock Trust permit. I'm assisting the Juno... Oh, wait, this is not... Trust magic. What? What? I mean... Okay... Remember these things? Okay, Ayame's joining my crew. Okay. That's pretty fucking sweet. That's not at all what I was trying to do, but okay, I got Ayame now. Okay, so can I have my monk quest now? There it is. Og, be my man! There's no need to come all the way here. We would have come to you. No, when I heard of his revival, my blood began to boil. We think that it is an offspring of the new generation of Yagudo. We also feel that the kindred's rise in power may also factor into his return. Currently, the mythical musketeers are comprised solely of warriors, samurai, and a missing dark knight. No competent monks exist. Sandori is more than likely in the same predicament. The monastery is no longer able to produce the quality of monks of old, and Windurst, whose Tora and the magic aren't good for anything. Ooh, burn! Okay. God damn it. I actually just did that. There are people at work who will do that when it's, you know, the whole, like, sick, burn, savage, and all that kind of stuff. And now I actually just did that. Thanks, Kara. Alright, I've made those attempts to contact Norg, but no one seems to be willing to cooperate. If they won't take up the proposal of someone who did the training there, they definitely won't listen to me. Norg no longer has any interest in the way of the Sandorian monks. Their attention is turned to the arts of the samurai and ninja. And Dalzak is off on another mission, so that leaves only... Why, if it isn't you, you'd be perfect for the job. Wait, what? What the hell did I just get scripted into? You think you'd be up to it? What? Master Ogby, I think our adventurer has yet to be informed of the details of this predicament. Yeah, I'm kinda like, what? It all began 30 years ago. Yaguda with exponential power rose up in Vanadil. Master, please let me go with you. I'm more than ready. Oh, good old Cornelia. She got killed in like, the middle of nowhere. No, no, no. You may have enough power to draw that Yagudo out of hiding, but you still lack the experience to defeat him. But Master, the reason I became your student was so I could gain enough skill to defeat him, so I could avenge my brother's death. You think I didn't know that? Your brother was a talented monk who met a tragic death. When you came to me, I put 2 and 2 together. However, your vision is still clouded by the darkness of revenge. Master Ogby, you've trained me well, and I thank you, but if you believe that my vision is still clouded, then I must set out on my own to clear it. Well, shiza. And she succeeded in bringing down that Yagudo. Whether that cleared her vision or not, well, he shows interest in monks who are at his level of power. And only come out when suitable opponents make their way into his lair. Take a bottle of Yagudo drink and place it deep within the castle. Your strength is certain to catch his eye and draw him out of hiding. If you defeat him, that should leave Zalamo Feather. Bring that feather back to me and reward you for your efforts. This is a task that I should be taking on myself, but I just don't have the legs for it anymore. I mean, not to sound rude, but you're like an 8-foot-tall gawkle, and your legs are like the size of pixie sticks. So your legs were never in it, man. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Alright, so that's neat. I apparently got Ayami. Cool. Wait a minute, is that what that means? Hold on. Is that like the quote-unquote, like, nationality? Like what nation they're from? Because these guys are Sandoria. They're Sandoria. They're Bastok. They're, like, who the fuck ever. That's gotta be Windurst. Windurst. Who knows? Windurst. Windurst. Who knows? Yeah, the color's gotta be, like, their nationality, right? So black has gotta be, like... Who knows? Darkulin, I guess, means monster. Naja, maybe that's Norg? Maybe that's Norg or Tenshoto or something like that, and Tenzin is, like, Norg or some shit? I am now confused. I want to know what these things mean. Oh, is that Juno? Is that what that means? That means Juno? Because Joachim and Sakura... Whatever. Who cares? I mean, I care, but, you know, sure. I love how this immediately goes into the Magicite screen whenever I try to look up the Final Fantasy Wikipedia, because that's how many times I looked at it. So, let's look up trusts. Since I'm here... I mean, since I just magically got Ayami because I wasn't really paying attention, who else can I get? Can I get Volker? And or Iron Eater? Volker. What about you? Attain mission rank 6. Ah, okay. Is that similar for Tryon here? Yep, that's rank 6. Poopy. But I got Nanamigo. Do I have Nanamigo? Rank 3 in animation. So I gotta get Nanamigo too, at some point. Because I have somehow managed to completely and utterly derail myself within about, like, 10 minutes of the video. Because that's how I roll. But anyway, back on point. I have to go to Castle Astroja. And then summon this Yagudo and then beat the living poopy doodle out of him. Is that about the long and short of it? Fair enough. Okay. Use Zelmo the Savage. Okay. I'll stop, I promise, maybe. See if I can find him on here somewhere. Oh, you're like way the fuck down there. Okay. So I go in, I go to A, I think. A takes you to K. What? Okay. So where the fuck is H? H goes to G. G. Okay, so A, loop all the way shit around to G. G to H. Okay. Alright. Again, I'm cheating by looking at the maps. I know. I'm horrible. I'm scum. Travel to another home point. I'm going to go back to Relude Gardens. That way, I can be cheesy and basically ignore the entire world that this game has been made out of, so that way I can get there quickly. Because, you know, me being scum and all that. I still, you know, I just realized I still haven't actually ridden the airship yet. Which I have obtained, and that was like the big thing, getting rank 5 for airship and all that beautiful, beautiful mobility. You can get to any of the major cities. You don't understand. That was like the shiznit, man. That was everything you wanted in life. Was that capability of just going to a major city without it having to take, you know, 25 to 30 minutes. And I'm not even kidding. Getting from like Juneau to Sandoria, or, you know, Sandoria to Bastock or whatever, with Chocobo. And I'm not even talking about running, I'm talking about just Chocoboing, using a rented Chocobo so you didn't actually have to do any combat and your speed was increased. You know, that shit took a long effing time, man. That took like 20 minutes, I think? On thereabouts. I mean, there were actually little supply quests you could do where you said, hey, this person lost his Chocobo, can you lead them back to town? And you would say go to like Bastock or Sandoria or whatever. And you could do that to get a little bit of fame. It was like an occasional repeatable quest. You can get a little bit of fame and a little bit of money. And the faster you did it, like the bigger the rewards were. And I want to say that the fastest I ever saw it done was like 16 minutes or something like that. And I was just like, speed hacks! Hacks! It's not possible. But yes, as I've mentioned before, I got the edited map files so that way I can kind of have a better idea of where the hell I'm going, because, like, look at this. That little X right there, like, it's not as big of a thing here. Oh my god, words. Okay, take a second. Oh, who are you? I'm going to kill you. You will die. Because you are an NM, and that is your fate. Your fate is to die by my hand. Well, both my hands, really. But, so sentence structure, starting over. It's not necessarily, easy to see here because it's just one thing, but when I get to the other areas of, like, Ubudo Town here, you can see just how serpentine this traveling is, because it looks like a straight shot, but in reality you gotta go all the way shit around into this, again, my phrase of choice is circuitous bullshit, and that's kind of how they roll. Did you drop anything for me? No, he got 50 gil. God damn it. I mean, yay for 50 gil. But, oh, hey, okay. Alright, how you, Gudu Priest? How are you doing today? How are you? You doing well? I hope so. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to press, but that's fine. Because I'll just do this instead. $481 damage, that's not that bad. And he just, like, falls over. He's like, yeah, I think I'm done. They came from behind. Oh man, Warcraft 3, that was such a good game. I still think overall I may prefer Warcraft 2 better. That may also be nostalgia, but I still think I may prefer Warcraft 2 better. Something neat doing? Zug Zug. It did indeed have me at Zug Zug. Now the brass door is over here. And then I can abuse the latency between us and the Japanese server base, or the what do you call the place where where the server database is old? Like the server farm? Is that what that is? Ah, shh. Okay, I didn't walk far enough ahead. So, if you guys didn't know what that trapdoor did, now you know what that trapdoor did. You don't know, now you know. So, please let me back up. You find an old ring marked with the sign of the eye. Cool, I got the sign of an old ring. Okay, that's pretty fucking sweet. Let me back up, please. Nothing? Okay, it just... Where the hell am I? Alright, that's cool. Well, that's what the trapdoor does. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to what you're doing. So, now I know. It's the left handle. And it changes, I think it said every Vanadil day, which is about like 1 hour. I hate Castle Astrosia. I'm realizing, as the farther I get into this game, how much I hated most of the zones in the game. I mean, they're beautiful, they're wonderful, they have great design, they offer a really interesting challenge, and they're very aesthetically unique, and they have a clear story behind them, but at the same time, they piss me off. So how do I get back? How do I get back to where I need to go? How do I get back to where I need to go? C. Okay. So I take C back to the main area so that way I can kind of like loop back around and go through the correct path this time. And also all the little blue squares are chests, the red squares are coffers. It's unfortunate how long it took for me to actually realize that little tidbit. Sad face. Hello, Bastion Bats. How are you doing today? Could you imagine this is like a first-person game back in the day? This is kind of like making my head hurt. This is freaky as shit. I'm gonna be honest, I've never done first-person mode before. Like, ever. I've never actually done it before, and the fact that I can actually turn my vision, like, completely independently of the way my body is turning. I can actually run straight forward, but I can actually turn my head sideways like this. I can actually look around like, sort of like an actual person. I can turn my vision. That's so weird, man. I mean, it's cool, but that's weird as shit, man. That is so weird looking. I mean, it's awesome in its own way. It certainly gives a different feel of the way the game... I mean, the game certainly feels different for it. It's weird, man. That made my head hurt. I don't think I'm going to do that again. Okay, so. Left handle. There we go. So I go through A. And then I go up this place. I go to exit G, I think it said. I know, that doesn't mean anything. It's entirely like... like, the letters mean nothing except, you know, here, this is the screen I wanted to show you. Like, without... Now, bear in mind, take a look at this, but imagine, but just kind of mentally scrub out all the X's and A's and all the little... anything that doesn't obviously look like it was originally there. So all of those X's, all of the coffer keys, all of the letters, all of it. It's just that. Where the fuck are you gonna go? Oh, it's easy. You just go up and around and then... Nope. Nope, because all of those places are hidden. All of them are blocked off. So have fun figuring out where the hell to go if you don't already know where to go. And this is assuming you have a map. Without a map, you just... And bear in mind, maps are not necessarily guaranteed. This is not like your modern-day MMO. This is not like, wow. You know, maps were not guaranteed. You had to work for those fuckers. So where exactly you gonna go? Well, I don't know. Figure it out, I guess. I mean, hell, the mini-map is an add-on. That's not even in the game, technically. It makes my life a lot easier. But it's not even technically something that's supposed to be in the game. They still haven't... They probably wouldn't even be able to figure out the functionality on how to do this. I'm amazed that they actually were able to figure out the functionality to do this add-on-wise. Those elementals are pretty badass looking. That fire elemental is the total sign of a dragon force, by the way. I'm totally jazzed. I can't wait to play some Dragon Force tomorrow. I've got the weekend off and I want to spend it as productively as possible by sitting on my ass playing video games. Oh yeah. Millennial productivity. Here we go. Kappa. I have no idea where the rest of it goes. But this is what I said, an example of the... This game actually does have very good, like, level design, because it does make use of verticality. I mean, this is where we were 5 minutes ago. We were running along through here, and it just looked like an inside area until you kind of go around and realize, oh no, there's like an entire second level you didn't really see. Partially because of shitty draw distance, sure. But partially just because it looks like a big, just cavernous mall-type place. Not mall, not a mall place, a maw place, like a cavernous maw, a big gaping hole. And it's designed to be that way, because it's supposed to have that kind of feel of just this, you know, these kind of rustic earthen formation type deal, you know what I mean? It's supposed to look natural and yet not. And it does a good job of that, I will say. Please don't make me have a number. Fuck, I have to have a number, don't I? I have to have a number to get through here, don't I? Oh, god damn it. If I'd known that, I would have actually started the level 60 bullshit. Okay, so... we're gonna guess. Because I don't feel like looking around for it. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Okay. I'm actually unsummoning you motherfuckers because you are literally in my way. I don't want to the resume point. I want to touch the brass door. It's locked. Okay. Will that work? Damn it. Don't make me actually have to figure out what the combination is. Oh, you sons of bitches. That sucks. Okay. Leveler combination for the brass door. Okay, so I have to go back around. See, as much as I want to bitch about Bedeau, or Devoy, or all of these different places, Devoy might be the most straightforward of the three, and even though it has that sort of like circuitous, everything has its own cavern thing, it's still relatively straightforward because, like, what you have is what you have, you know what I mean? Here, you know, you have goddamn passwords and combinations you have to find and put in before a certain period of time, because these things actually do change. They change from, you know, day to day. So it's not like you can learn it once and just be done with it. You actually have to go back and, you know, update it every so often. So this is something you have to do constantly. And on the Bedeau side of things, you have the goddamn mutes and the afflictors, which curse you and apparently take you about 90% of your health away, which I didn't realize it was that much, because once I pulled a mob and I was like, oh, hey, why does it say? And I'm like, oh, why am I already in the red? Oh, that's because I only have 67 HP left, because it only had like 147 HP to begin with. I was so happy. I was so freaking thrilled, you can tell. But every one of these major zones has this kind of like maze-like puzzle element to it that you kind of have to figure out in order to go where you want to go. Okay, so here is the pattern. This is showing you right here, down, up, down, down. So all you need to do is replicate that at that brass door so you can go through. It's really simple, right? But again, like, what fucking MMO has this? Like, being real, like, what MMO before or after had this kind of puzzle element bullshit where you actually had to find another part of the zone to get a password to be able to actually access another part of the zone? You had to go to one corner to find a password for another corner, and that password may actually change from day to day. You're just like, what? I'm sorry, could you explain shenanigans? Was ist los? I beg your pardon. But it's good game design in its own way. It's if nothing else, it's unique game design. You don't see that. You know, that's like old school RPG type thing. You know, I mean, this is like old school dungeon crawler type stuff. You know, we're talking like DOS era, you know, first person dungeon crawlers in which you see this. So you can kind of see where they harken back to that old school era of, you know, it's not going to be a walk in the park. You're not going in here to find a solution. You know, it's not going to be a series of hallways that you may have to kill a few packs of mobs and be done. Like, you kind of have to think about it, you know what I mean? It's intended to be dangerous. It's intended to be confusing. You're going to want to tear your hair out because of some of the shit you have to do, but it increases the sense of satisfaction when you're done. Or in my case, relief, because fuck that, I'm never doing it again until I have to. Okay, so down, up, down, down. 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 There we go. Ah, shit. How's it going? Hi. I had not realized that you're level 53 something or other. So let's open the door so that way I don't aggro that other guy. So, how are you doing today, good sir? Well, I hope. Okay, I just heard something else aggro behind me. Are you kidding me? They can't, they're not going to aggro through the door, right? Oh yeah, they're all pissed. I can see them blinking from the other side of the doorway. That's pretty cool. Oh, cool. I am also paralyzed. That's a plus. But that's cool. Because I just popped my 2-hour... I know this thing is a decent challenge, but... Oh, cool. They're attacking me from through the door. That's my favorite. I'm going to open the door again and murder the both of you. I'd like to take a moment and point that out. It might take me a moment. Rest assured... Oh, don't you dare stone skin, you asshole. Okay, so let's disengage real quick. What the hell just hit me? What just hit me? Are you serious? Am I really getting fucking stunlocked because of a... Can you open up the fucking door so I can go... Where the hell did you come from? Alright, that's cool. So I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Again, I realize that these guys are all, like, too weak to be worthwhile and all that, but you don't understand how easily these things scale such that, you know, they will kind of jack your shit up. So Chakra. And then Chi Blast. Which did precisely fuck all. Okay, that's cute. I mean, I have Defender, which is nice, I guess. I don't know what that exactly did. It lowered my attack, but it obviously increased my defense, you know, exactly what it said on the tin. But that's fine. This I feel a little bit... Now, bear in mind, this is something that's supposed to be like, you know, 10 to 15 levels below me. And he's still, you know, doing a decent number on me. Now, the Conquistador is probably fucked. Being completely real here. Goddamn Ninja Yagudo bullshit. So there are costumes to play as a Yagudo, right? That's the thing you can do? Is that something that's actually real? Hang on a second. Is that real? Is that a real thing? Is that real life, or, you know, is this just fantasy, something Bohemian Rhapsody joke? A tired Bohemian Rhapsody joke at that? Hey, excuse me. Pop filter, I am telling you to obey, and you are going to goddamn obey whether you like it or not. Sir. So, I don't want you to move the whole thing, I just want you to do that. Alright, there you go. See? See how much easier that is? Inanimate object, when you obey me, see how much easier life becomes? What do y'all look at me like that for? It's not normal to, like, just talk to inanimate objects and just talk to your equipment like they're being obstinate children. Do I have Chakra back? Jesus Christ, I forgot. It's like a 5-minute cooldown. Okay, so we're going to get our trusts out because now we're in Serious Town, evidently. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, you know, groovy and all that. This is, like, locked in place, yeah. That's the one thing I don't really like about this particular mic stand is that the little swivelly thing that the mic actually sits in You can feel it when it's locked in place, but it can still kind of like swivel. So if it swivels in the wrong direction, you're basically unlocking it and then it just gets all weird and shit. But that's kind of like inside baseball, I guess. So let's unhandle this again. I was going to say, if they actually changed the freaking password between that fight and this one, I'm going to lose my damn mind. Oh. Actually, you know what? I'm going to fight one thing so that way they heal me. And then I'm going to pop a, not a silent oil, but like a non-C thing. Prison powder. There we go. That's the word. I can remember words. Don't look at me like that, man. Don't look at me like that. So give me them buffs. Or, you know, that's fine. Well, actually, no. They're totally giving me buffs. So you know what? I'm okay with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop that item. Of which I actually have more prison powders than silent oils because I had to go back to the dough like 4 fucking times. I'm not bitter. I swear, I'm not bitter. But seriously, fuck Bordeaux. And Quadiv in general. So, okay. I completely forgot where I'm going. I'm going to G. So that way I can go to other places and shit. Ah, screw it. We'll figure it out as we go, I'm sure. 15-year-old game, ladies and gentlemen. I can't beat a 15-year-old game. Yep. Beat. I mean, I say that with all manner of, quotation marks in there. I'm super looking forward to the fucking coffer quests when you get to the AF in here. I don't know what jobs require you having to go to Castle Ostrosia to get your AF gear, but God, I feel sorry for the people that have to do it. I.e. myself at a later date, I'm sure. Well, remember how I said this was probably going to be a shorter episode because I was just going to do this one thing, and that one thing probably wasn't going to take more than 30 minutes? Yeah, so... Yep. I forgot. I'm playing Final Fantasy XI. So that means that if I think something's going to take 20 minutes, it's probably going to take an hour. Because that's just how the game rolls. That's how the game works. Excuse me. Mic stand. I swear to God. If you could just stay in farkin' place, I would be like the happiest camper. I would be the happiest panda. You don't understand. There you go. And now my head kind of hurts because I was looking pseudo cross-eyed trying to look at this thing and the screen at the same time. I wouldn't recommend doing that. It ain't going to do what you want it to do. And if you hear any of the, like, the of things being, you know, scooched from place to place, that is me trying to, like, move this so that way it's not basically sitting, you know, by the side of my face and causing some weird reverb like happened a couple of episodes ago. Maybe. Okay, so I go through H, and then at that point it's, like, somewhere else. I mean, it actually shows these nice little map edits will actually show me exactly where this dude spawns, so there's not as much mystery as there was prior. Hugh Zelmo the Savage. Okay, so I actually am in the right screen, but I'm probably going to want to clear things nearby, because if I don't, they're going to want to play, and I don't want them to play, because F the Yugudo. Ninja! I mean, I'm a monk, but let's pretend ninja! Can I buff? I can buff. Yay! This will also give them some nice TP gains, I hope. Because that way, when I fight Hugh Moo the Selvage, or Savage, or whatever the hell his name is, I can actually go ahead and just burn him down. Because assuming, I mean, it's a level 60 quest, so I'm assuming this guy is going to be pretty damn difficult. If the Warlock Chapeau quest is anything to go by, i.e. the Red Mage level 60, like, AF headgear quest, their AF3 quest. Yeah, the mob I had to spawn for that fucking kicked my ass. I mean, this man fucking destroyed me. A flagellant and a prelate. Okay, so Black Mage and Monk. Both of whom are pretty scary. I'm gonna wait for one to move so that way I can pick the other one off. Again, I'm not about to have these guys join the fray because I can just see that shit happening. And I've already done stupid shit enough in this episode. Are you far enough away? I don't think you are. One of you's got to move somewhere, man. I mean, that's fine. I can stare you down and you can stare at a wall all you want, all Blair Witch style, but like one of y'all motherfuckers has got to move at some point. Okay, so they're just doing Ring Around the Rosie, huh? Is this how this shit's gonna work? You fucking kidding me? Okay, fuck it. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna pull the other one. Come here. Let's go. I just pulled the other one, I think. Come here. Come here, baby. You gotta play. There we go. I think I just caused him to, like, stop his cast because he started running. Yay! I love it when that shit works. Also, fuck holding on to the TP gains. These guys need to die sooner rather than later. You know, the TP gains was just an extra little bonus. You know, this is kind of like the main dish, you know what I'm saying? I'm just really hoping that the mob I'm spawning here doesn't actually, like, legitimately beat the living shit out of me, because that will be very sadness-inducing, especially given the fact that I kind of already blew my 100 fists fighting a bunch of mobs that I probably shouldn't have died against, if we're being real here. Hey, a scroll of arrow 3. Sweet. Hi. How you doing? Hi, Mr. Monkman. How you doing today? Doing good, I hope? So, here's hoping he doesn't have any access to 100 fists, because if he does, we're going to be in a bit of a world of hurt. Double attack rate is approved. Fuck yeah! I am all about that. I will say, Rangers, for whatever the hell fault you may attribute them, they've got some really flashy freaking spells and abilities, man. Their shit looks so cool. I kind of want to make a Ranger now, but I know they're expensive as shit, so I'm not going to. Because I am broke as a joke. I'm gonna be honest, the first couple million gil I get in this game are probably going to maps. Okay. So, we're going to release, and then I'm going to bring my actual... I'm going to bring my first trust group in. They're more defensive-minded, which is what I really need. And I mean, I'm going to have the buffs that the other dude gave, which is going to be a nice little bonus, at least for like the first 30 seconds or so. I hope, anyway. Because it's... double attack rate is improved in attack and rage. Yeah, so that's just a nice little... It's basically like a berserk. So let's trade you that Yagudo drank. Hi! How you doing? What's up? How you doing today, good sir? Doing well, I hope. Oh, is he like... Is he in sort of like... I was gonna say, is he like Perma 100 Fists mode? Is that what we're gonna see here? I sincerely hope that's not the case, because this dude's gonna jack my shit up if that is in fact the case. I'm also gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on the TP until somebody else is able to combo off on him. Also, this guy has a seemingly lot of HP? Like, an unusually large amount of HP? Or he has some sort of super damage, or a damage reduction buff or something, because, like, ain't nobody hitting him for shit. And it's freaking me out a little bit. And we're not seeing any TP gains at all, which is starting to make me wonder if maybe I should have popped what's-his-face. Or gotten my second group, because they are more offensively minded. Because as of right now, I have... It's FFXI'ed and myself are basically the main damage dealers. And this guy does not seem to be, giving too many fucks about, like, any of our spells right now. He is giving 0 fucks. And Valeno's getting his ass kicked, man. Thank God for that ranged attack thing that I got. Or, excuse me, that regular attack I got. Alright, motherfucker, you better be ready to go, because I'm about to pop this. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. 1900 damage. That's way better. I thought it said 93 damage, and I was very saddened by that. Also, is Kupipi already out of mana? Holy shit. What the hell? How much fucking HP does this dude have? I'm almost tempted to disengage and just let him wail on Valena roll for a little while so that way Kupipi can regen some mana. But I know it's not going to work like that. Oh, did you stun me, bitch? You did. That's unfortunate. Please, please unstun. There you go. Okay, so maybe it was a misstep to hold on to that TP. I guess the design of this fight is to just be like, use all the TP ever. Because this guy is kicking my ass. This is unfortunate. I would like to wake up now. I would like to wake up now. Oh yeah, this guy's pretty tough. I should have thought about that prior, because this is pretty much what happened when I was trying to do the I want to say Warlock quest, because that's the name of the Red Mage gear. But I was trying to do the Red Mage AF3 quest, in which I was pretty much getting my ass kicked. And I mean, not even like it was a close fight. Like, this can be considered like a semi-close fight. I mean, he's still kicking my ass, but at least we're doing something to him. Fighting the whatever the hell it was I was fighting in Garley Citadel for the Red Mage hat was like, I mean, that game was kicking my ass. We couldn't even touch it. He was basically like, just, I mean, we were dead in like 15 seconds. I mean, I was like, holy shit, I thought I was under-leveled. I just suck. It's one of those things where it's designed to be for, you know, 6 real people who are actually using skills in conjunction with one another and very much preserving their MP. And these numbnuts are always using their highest casting MP thing instead of being efficient about it. So, you know, there we are. Thank you for giving me refresh, King of Hearts. I appreciate that. I'm gonna put that to use. I promise. Oh man, this is not going well at all. I'm gonna chakra myself, just to give myself a little bit of a bonus, because if I have to pop my warp ring, I will pop the shit out of that warp ring. I am not even gonna play. It's also a good thing I killed those other mobs, because they most certainly would have jumped in and joined the fray. Also, did that use the Yugudo drink? Yeah, it totally uses the Yugudo drink on use. Alrighty then. So, King of Hearts, thank you for being my, basically, like, my super backup healer. I appreciate the haste, though. That's pretty sweet. So maybe this is one of those fights where you get a whole shitload of physical DPS. Because, like, Adelheid was patently useless. Like, utterly patently useless. It's good to know. Or maybe this is one of the things where I just stack up red mages and just use Valena roll Kupipi and 2 red mages. Like that and the other dude with the Corsair stuff, so I have a whole bunch of buffs and shit like that. I don't know, man. I'm just spitballing now. And I'm also talking like the fight's already over. Technically, it's not. But, it ain't looking too hot. Let's just put it that way. Because I am not even at half health, man. Or he's not even at half... Well, no, he just passed half health. Yay. Kaloo Kalay. This is a long damn fight, too. Yeah, these have, what, 5-minute cooldowns? Abilities. Yeah, these have 5-minute cooldowns, and I use these when the fight first started, so... This fight has lasted 5 minutes just getting him to half health. So, you damn well better give yourself enough mana for a refresh for Kupipi, man, because if not, this is going to be a very long and slow, painful death. For them, because I'm telling you, I will warp the fuck out. I'm not about to lose again. Well, bye, Valena. It's been good. Yeah, that's fucking 100 fists. That is straight up 100 fists. Bye. Okay. Wow, holy shit. Holy mother of God. Okay, time to warp. Wow. Yep, I'm dead. So... At what point did he actually use 100 Fists? Did he use 100 Fists? I'm assuming he did. Because that was a sudden influx of a lot of hits immediately. Lateral da 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 da. That's where I start. Okay, so that's where he started hitting me. Takes 648 points of damage. And yeah, here's where it just starts getting fucking stupid, like right here. Like, it was kind of okay. Misses Valaneral. I'm honestly, I'm more curious than anything, because I mean, that was like... That was a lot, just right up in your grill, man. Well, fuck. Alright, that's a hell of a way to end an episode, but end an episode it is. If you like what you saw, feel free to leave a like, and I'm sorry. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. If you want to send hate mail, groovy, go for it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.